It's Temple Talk. On today's holiday episode, artist Jade Byrd. Meet your hosts, Lindsay Maraskin, Kiara Jones, Drew Shipley, Aaliyah Mayo. Also with Lexi Butts, Cameron Scribbins, and Kat Autenreich. From Studio One at Temple University, this is Temple Talk.
Hey everyone, welcome to our holiday episode of Temple Talk. We have a ton of fun things planned for you today. Joining us later will be Philly-based muralist Jade Byrd and celebrity stylist Devin Milan. With fall break approaching, do you guys have anything fun planned for your week off?
I mean, I'm going to be attending the Thanksgiving Day parade, so that's pretty exciting.
That is super fun.
So it's going to be really fun.
Yes.
It's going to be cold, so I'm going to be
Bundle up.
bundling.
Yeah.
But, I mean, sleep, that's fun.
Yeah.
Sleep is fun.
I can't wait to just go home and be with my family and see friends that I haven't seen since summer and just eat a lot of good Thanksgiving food.
I feel that. What about you? What do you do?
I'm so ready to catch up on sleep, y'all. This week was the most draining week of my whole entire life.
It's always the week before
It's
break.
really always the
Always.
week before break, so I'm definitely going to catch up on sleep. Definitely I'm excited to eat, spend time with family. Hopefully it's going to be a good time.
I'm doing the same thing. I think I want to go to New York because it's like, we're going to be on break. I live in
Yes.
New Jersey, so I'm like, might as
You're
well
really
go.
close.
Switch it up from the Philly scene, you know?
And we got a birthday coming up, don't we?
Tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Drew!
Thank you. I'm turning 22, so I'm like feeling weird about it.
Why?
Because I'm like, you know, you're not 21 anymore. It's like you're real. Like it's like a
You're-
legit.
you're an
22.
adult.
You're an adult.
I know, but
You're
it's
an
like
adult.
it's really real now. You know?
Yeah.
I think 22 is going to be a good year though.
It will.
It's going to be positive vibes.
All
I feel
good
it.
things.
We're
I
for the
feel
best.
it.
All right, guys. Well, we have so much to discuss before we sit down with Devin and Jada, but let's get right into it. So, attention, Upper East Siders, a Gossip Girl reboot is officially in the works. The hit teen drama series about the fascinating lives of privileged upper-class teens living in New York City's Upper East Side is heading back to TV. But with a few twists, the reboot will reportedly focus on marginalized people in society, such as the queer community and minorities. Kristen Bell is also returning as the voice of Gossip Girl. Now, guys, the show is set for a 2020 release. Will you guys be tuning in?
Most definitely, I'll be tuning in. I was obsessed with Gossip Girl in high school. I'm from New York, so like going to the Met steps with my friends, we just loved it. We felt like we were in the show sometimes. We just sit there. I was like, ooh, this is interesting. This is exciting.
Nice.
I like the new twist that's coming with the show. Like it's focusing on people aside from like wealthy, upper white, middle class people. So I think it's exciting.
It's more relatable.
Exactly, yeah,
We
more
can connect
relatable.
to more audiences.
Yeah.
I'm sad though. Lindsay told me that
Yeah, I
they're
did.
not going to have the same cast.
I heard
that's
that.
sad.
They're still in talks. I mean, nothing's been confirmed, but nothing's been denied.
Yeah.
But it's picking up right where it left off. And the show ended in, what, 2012?
Yes.
So
I mean, a lot has changed.
A
since
lot's
then.
changed
I mean,
in those.
Blake has had many kids.
I think
Yeah.
she'll have her
Great.
third baby.
Yeah, she's
Third
pregnant
baby.
now.
So does Leighton Meester. She has a kid.
My goodness.
Yeah, they're all doing
So,
their things.
right.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see how they
Yes.
can bring that same feel. I'm glad that Kristen Bell is doing the voiceover.
Yes.
I feel like it would have been wrong with
It would have,
to
and
do
nobody
that.
would have been right for it besides her since her voice is
Absolutely.
so distinct. I'm just hoping that we're not going to get like that Degrassi Next Generation.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
because
like whenever they redo things,
That's
it's
my
just
biggest fear.
Like Mean Girls too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that didn't need to happen.
it has to
that
be.
did not need
It
to
has
happen.
to be
There's just
right.
certain
not.
things that don't need to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm
No,
really
no,
hoping
no.
if they're gonna pull this off, like just do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The writing has to be there 100%.
Absolutely. I
If
think
the
so.
writing's not there, then everything else is
just
going to
gonna
completely
flop.
fall through.
Yeah.
And hopefully we have the acting because the first round
Yeah. They
killed
is
it.
a hard act to
Amazing.
follow.
God.
And I need appearances. I need Chuck Bass. I need Blair
Yeah.
Waldorf.
Yeah.
I need them to have some kind of influence in the society still. I
They
need them to
bring
tie
at
in
least
more.
one of the main. They have to.
They
I
have-
think they
no.
will for the show's success.
They
I think
probably
people won't
will.
watch it if they don't.
Yeah.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
Like
absolutely.
Lily, give me somebody.
Love
Something.
Lily Bass.
And it's only going to be 10
Iconic.
episodes. So they really are not going to
their
have
seasons
much
are longer.
room to wiggle with. So they have big shoes to fill, and they have to bring the A game.
Yeah,
see
because
if it
everybody
flops
loves
or
Gossip
not.
Girl.
Yeah.
We'll see, guys. All right, well,
excited.
there's been some sad news in the music industry lately. Pop singer Lorde, who wrote a letter to her fans apologizing for the delay in the release of her new album, stating that the recent death of her dog has impacted her creative process. Now, guys, she has promised that this new music would be released this year, but she still needs time to heal from her loss. Do you guys think artists nowadays feel pressure from their fans to consistently release new music?
I mean, definitely that artists feel pressure to release new music because fans constantly want. I mean, we see this with Rihanna. The Navy has not let up any, but it's nice for artists to do different ventures and things like that. I mean, in Lord's circumstance, I haven't heard music from her in a very long time.
I haven't heard her since The Royals.
Yeah, that's the only song I know. Lord, though? Is that like
Yes.
a thing to check
So-
for?
I don't know.
I'm not really
so. She hasn't
checking for
even
Lord.
had-
I'm not really checking
not
for
checking
her.
for Lord
so
at all.
it's okay.
I don't really. I mean, I feel bad. That's obviously really sad. I just.
Oh,
you know,
sorry for her dog.
Yeah.
but
sorry
it
to
has
that
nothing
dog.
to do with
Rest
the
in
dog.
The poor dog.
Yeah. But then there's also artists like Demi Lovato who have gone through so much worse, and she's created
That's very
great
true.
music.
Yeah.
But also her fans are like, when is it coming out? When is it coming out? When is it coming out? But like that process can take years.
Yeah, but also, I don't know about you guys, but when I feel like they're releasing stuff, like if you get 2 albums a year, like I love Ariana Grande, but I'm a little over her. I want her to take 4 years off because I'm like, if it becomes too much, it's like you don't
Things start
sound
to sound
different.
the same.
excited.
Exactly.
They start
You're
to
not
sound the
excited.
same.
Like Rihanna's going to do so well on this new album that she's dropping because people have waited 4 years.
So much
Yeah.
anticipation for
I mean,
it.
we can hope the same for Lord.
Same with Selena Gomez.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
Selena
She's
Gomez
surprised
is
us.
dropping new music after 4 years, and we're all like dying to know what she's going to talk about, and it's all this stuff that. So maybe Lord is taking time. She might be saying, "I'm sick," using the dog as an excuse, and she really just doesn't want to release new music, and that's fine. Her fans got to chill.
I did once see Miley Cyrus the day after her dog died, and I don't know if you guys know Miley Cyrus. She's obsessed with her. Like her
Every
She did a
day.
whole album for
and
her
she
pets.
still
love
came
loves
out
the
and she's
pets.
still saying the only thing she did was cancel her meet and greets, but they got rescheduled.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, I feel like you
Yeah.
can push through it. I mean, it's like, it's your job,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like we'll give it to her.
I think
Can't be
that's
so
the
hard.
thing too, thinking about like celebrities as real people. We
Yes.
idolize them, of course, but then we also have to remember they're human. They go through different things.
Right.
And it's kind of just like, where do we draw the line? Like, I paid money to come see you,
Yeah.
and now you're not coming, or I'm a huge fan, and now you're not producing music. It's like, do I still follow you? Do I not follow you? Like, what
Yeah,
do
I
do
think in
now?
the music industry especially, we're getting this like whole new shift of like artists
Yes.
standing on their own. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily as, you know, gimmicky as it's been before, if you
Yeah.
will. You know,
Most
Summer Walker's
definitely.
like, hey, I have social anxiety, I'm not
example.
performing.
I know, yeah.
Sorry that you paid all this money, but this is what it is. So I mean, we're in a time,
be
in a
interesting to see how
place
that
where
pans
people
out.
have to
Yeah.
do what they want to do, you know?
I mean, they should be able to have the freedom. If they're not comfortable
Yeah.
with releasing, then we just have to respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
Fans respect it.
exactly. 3 years after his divorce from Khloe Kardashian, Lamar Odom has found love once again. The former NBA player announced his engagement to personal trainer Sabrina Pry, saying she's the one after 3 months of dating. Now, how are we feeling about this next step for Lamar?
I think, I mean, it's not surprising. I mean, he and Chloe did get married after 9 days of knowing each other and
would be-
put on with a wedding. And I mean, they were married for, I mean, not a long time,
while.
but a good amount of time.
years.
But
More
him
than
and-
72 days.
Yeah, more than 72 days.
Some
Absolutely.
people could say
Other
that,
other NBA players can't say the same. But she and Lamar have always been supportive of each other,
Yeah.
regardless if they were married or not. She was there for him during this whole drug overdose thing, and she said that she just wants the best for him. And
Yeah.
he says he dedicated a whole
He
chapter in his
seems
book.
really happy. He
And
seems happy.
If
really.
he's happy, but I did hear that his son did find out that he was engaged through Instagram,
saw
which
through
is
social
not how
media.
you should do that.
Yeah, he was
so
upset.
that's where I
Shiesty.
find this being like, how invested are you in something that's been 3 months that could also be temporary when your kids are a lifetime?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel
I
about
think
it.
about that too. My whole thing with Lamar is I just feel like he's so excited to begin this new chapter of his life because we literally all saw him like fall from grace. Like on Keeping Up
He
with the
went-
Kardashians, on the news, Wendy Williams was dragging him through the mud.
Sad.
Like we just really saw Lamar in shambles. And I
Yeah.
think he's in a new stage of life and he's just really trying to
deserves
showcase
it.
that.
Yeah, he really does.
I mean, the Kardashian curse, it's sometimes hard to come back from it.
And
I
he
mean,
deserves happiness, you know, like, and
Yeah.
as long as they're wishing him well, which the entire family has wished Lamar well,
they
and if
love
he's
him.
truly
They have a
happy,
good relationship and
exactly.
everything.
I mean, I have to touch on the fact what Lindsay said about him, you know, not telling his son. That's a super sad way to find out that your dad got
Absolutely.
engaged when he's so happy. But you know, we have to give them their privacy and allow them to work it out on their own.
I know, and you know, it's a part of the process. I
Yeah.
think, you know, he was bound to find somebody different. I mean,
Yeah.
look what Chloe's been through. It's like, it's kind of weird because it's like
Chloe.
switched. The roles have switched. Like she thought she was having it all, and then her world fell apart, and
Absolutely.
now he's getting his stuff together. So, you know, we can only support that.
Yeah, and it goes to show that, like what you said before, celebrities are real people too. Yes, their lives are more dramatized than ours, but it also kind of helps you feel a little bit more normal in a way. My mom and I always say that watching this stuff, reality TV, makes our lives kind of put ourselves in check. So, I mean, watching this play out, as private as it should be, it helps other people too, because you're not
you
alone.
Can make it. You
them.
can, exactly. That's so true. All right, guys. Well, we have a great episode ahead for you. Artist Jade Byrd will be joining us in just a bit. But first, let's watch our correspondent, Cameron Screvens, chat with Temple students about their favorite part of Thanksgiving.
Hey Temple Talkers, it's Cameron Scrivens here, and I'm outside of the Philadelphia Bourse, where I heard there is a new art exhibit, and it is called Photo Pop Philly. Now, this art exhibit is interactive, and I heard that it's Winter Wonderland themed. So, grab your holiday playlist, because we're gonna get started. Hey Temple Talkers, so I'm here with Kate Marlies. She's the curator and owner of Photo Pop Philly, and we're standing with our good old friend, Frosty the Snowman.
We love Frosty here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Welcome to Winter Wonderland.
Thank you. It's so beautiful in here. Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much. We spent a lot of time getting this ready for you guys. There are 30 backdrops and 15 local artists helped us create this space. Over 30 actually, yeah.
And now, does this Winter Wonderland come every season, every holiday season?
Well, this is our third exhibit. This is the first time we've ever done Winter Wonderland. So our first theme was Red, White, and Blue. Then we had Sweet Paradise this summer, and this is our first Winter Wonderland. So we'll see how it does, but we're loving it so far.
Yes, and it looks amazing in here. You guys will see. But what was your inspiration of opening such a beautiful place like this?
I think everyone just loves the holiday season, and it's really a great place for families to get their holiday cards. So that they come in here, and we had a family of 15 this past weekend, and they all sat in front of Justine's wall and took a really amazing family photo. So I hope to see more of that. Right. We have a New Year's Eve room in the back, so you can come, take your New Year's Eve photos, and then post them on New Year's Eve, but you can take them early. Because we're going to be open till January 5th. Okay. So we wanted to have, tons of options for our guests to, installations.
Right, and you guys do have a lot of different, holidays here. You have Hanukkah, and you've got Kwanzaa, you've got Christmas, so it's really inclusive.
Definitely, that was really important. It's always been an important factor to us at Photopop, that everyone feels welcome. No matter what you celebrate here. So we have a Kwanzaa wall, we have a Hanukkah wall, of course we have Santa's workshop in the back, but the majority of the work in here is just Winter Wonderland themed.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Look at this hallway. You cannot tell me this isn't pretty much the prettiest, most interactive experience ever. And you could see yourself in these mirrors and take really cute pictures, and the colors change. It's so amazing. All right, guys, so I'm standing here with Justine, and she is one of the artists here at Photo Pop Philly, and she created this wonderful masterpiece. Tell me a little bit about this.
So it's a 30 by 14 foot wall that Kate and I came up with the concept together. We were really looking for a gold and white forest, and immediately what came to mind was a gold and white blizzard to go with this forest. That kind of reminded me of the first time you experience snow falling as a little kid.
So guys, this is Tori. She is a muralist, and she created this amazing piece behind us. Please give me the inspiration behind this piece.
So I knew I wanted to do the Northern Lights. I love using color and texture, and I knew I would be able to encompass that in the sky. So I started off with that, and then I kind of had to trust my artist instincts to just go from there. I didn't have an exact plan, but it all came together at the end. So I added the mountains and the igloo, and it came together pretty well, I think.
All right, Temple Talkers, I hope you had as much fun watching as I did experiencing all that there is to offer here at Photo Pop Philly. Signing off, it's Cameron Scrivens for Temple Talk. See you soon.
Welcome back to Temple Talk. As usual, we have more to discuss, so let's jump right back into the breakdown. Disney fans rejoice. Disney just released their new streaming service, Disney Plus, on November 12th, and it's every Disney fan's dream. The streaming service platform has over 7,000 episodes from old and new series, and 500 movies ranging from Disney Channel original movies to Pixar Disney animation to Disney live action movies. Disney Plus will also include Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic. Now, guys, how do we feel about Disney and the plethora of other streaming services coming to our TVs?
Okay, so first of all, I like to say I'm so excited about Disney Plus. Second of all, I'm broke, so I will not be getting it. But I think that it's just so exciting because I remember growing up, for us, they would just put movies into the vault. Like, I was talking to my mom about this, like Ariel, The Little Mermaid, that went into the vault. I think Beauty and the Beast went into the vault. So the fact that there's so much access now to all these like movies from like our childhood, I'm so excited. Like, I think it's so cute and cool. I love it.
I love it. Well, fun fact, if you get Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN, it's like way cheaper than getting all of them like separately. If that makes-
Seriously?
it's a bundle. It's $12.99 a month, which is less than Netflix and less than Hulu.
I do appreciate that Apple is doing it for $7.
Yes.
When Netflix is like 12, right? Or 13.
I think it's going up. It might be 15 now.
And
They're
then-
taking over.
I know, and they also just partnered with, was it Nickelodeon?
Yes,
with like a
Netflix
huge
did.
thing, which I mean, that's good. I guess they have to stay relevant because I'm assuming that when NBC has they named theirs Peacock, which is weird.
I'm not a fan. But
It's
I don't
because of
understand
the
symbol.
logo.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay,
symbol.
that makes a lot of sense now. I didn't get it before, but I'm like, they're gonna have all these things, and you know what? They're gonna start taking. Okay, Netflix can't have this show because it was made by NBC.
That's
Now
They're
exactly
trying to
what's
go
gonna
more
happen.
towards original content.
Yeah, that's what they have to do.
They have to. But Disney Plus, I've been watching Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place. I love it. I think, because like that stuff compared to what's on now.
Yeah. Guys, Lizzie McGuire's coming
We
back.
took it for granted.
That's gonna be the only one
Oh
that
my
I'm
goodness.
excited for is to see like new Lizzie McGuire.
Yes.
I might be a minority. Like,
I wasn't impressed.
I'm not really that excited for
I mean,
Disney
the
Plus.
thing that's weird about it,
Like if
think
I had
it's-
kids and they watch
Yeah.
Disney and you just want to stream it without the commercials and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be fine for them.
Yeah.
I'm just
But,
like, I
like-
don't know if I can genuinely, like, when I was in 3rd grade and 2nd grade, like, those shows were everything to me, but, like, I don't know, you grow up, and I don't know if I could watch like, it would still be
enjoy
nice to
it.
relive that, but, like, to watch a full season and binge it, like,
Yeah.
I'm wondering how they're doing that.
My roommates and I were talking about it. It was good because if you think about it, there are certain episodes that you distinctly remember, like the Halloween episode of Sweet Life and Zach and
Yeah.
Cody.
Oh, that was
But
terrifying.
it was kind of like, so terrifying. But it's like kind of background noise because like you could do other stuff while still watching and be entertained. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's
it's
good.
like background
Yeah,
noise.
but $7 for background noise?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's if you want
I mean, I can just pay my Spotify that I'm already paying for.
See,
No,
the
yeah.
thing is, I agree with Aaliyah. I'm excited for the upcoming generations to bring
too.
back
Yeah.
that like classic Disney feel. But
Like if
for
we could
me
get a That's So
personally-
Raven, like
They
a
do have that.
I am,
But it's like a new
yeah, but
episode
with Raven.
with Raven being on the episode.
Like, I'm happy that
See?
they're taking Lizzie McGuire and they're making it like her 30-year-old self, because it's
Yes.
like they're not going to try to have her be I mean, they may make her a mom. Who knows? But I think it'll just be interesting that they're using the same character, same family. The whole
Yeah.
family's being used.
Right.
I think it's one of the the reboot that we're the most excited about out of all of them, because the rest of them were kind of like, okay, we'll see how that goes.
A little
but,
iffy.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we'll see how it goes, right?
love
On to
Disney.
some other news. Some festival goers were not so happy at 2019's Camp Flog Gnaw when Tyler, the Creator, introduced the surprise headliner as Drake. Now, many fans speculated that Frank Ocean was going to be the musical guest and were so disappointed that they actually started booing Drake. Drake eventually had to cut his set short, and Tyler went on an epic Twitter rant saying, changing his bio to "embarrassed by my fans." Now, how do you guys feel about Tyler's fans booing Drake off stage?
I feel like the fans were super duper entitled. I
cannot
mean, like
believe they did
that was
that.
the most entitled thing I've
Yeah.
probably ever seen. See, and I think this is how social media can ruin the presence and the
agree.
moment and the memory. You know, the fans got so in their ways, tweeting back and forth between each other saying, oh, we want Frank Ocean, we want Frank Ocean. And Tyler's thinking, oh, we have Drake, he's equally as amazing. And Drake's thinking the same thing.
I mean, I'm
Everybody's
not gonna
loving his
lie. I don't
music.
even. I love Frank Ocean, but like Drake is Drake. It's just. I thought that was just disrespectful.
bizarre.
You
And it
shouldn't-
just goes to show how social media can infect the show. Because if they would have just sat and enjoyed a Drake performance on top of, let me tell you something. Tyler, the Creator, Drake, Drake is way better than Tyler the Creator.
You got
Drake
kidding.
as
I
Tyler the
agree.
Creator
Agreed.
constant.
My
I'm
thing
sorry,
was just
I
like they were
agree.
acting like they just didn't bring up anybody off the street. It was Drake, and that's what I was confused about.
Like, they were
Exactly.
chewing
Was it
chop
like,
suey.
I got so excited. Like, I remember when I saw Lil Uzi here. He brought Nicki Minaj for one song, guys. For one song, I was screaming and having the best of my life. But if you're getting a set, you're getting a set from Drake, and you're going to complain about it. You know how much his concert
Entitled.
probably
At
was?
those prices, I was going to say.
Entitled.
Yeah.
And you and I were talking about this before. Drake live is so much better than Drake recorded. And also just being there, because how many people waited online and waited to get those tickets? And people that may have, I don't know, loved Drake that didn't get the tickets for the festival were like, wow, you're complaining when I would have been the one enjoying it
I
more
just
than
can't
you.
imagine what was going through his head. He was probably like, are these people literally booing? I mean,
him?
it is
Yeah, I
Drake.
thought it was a joke.
A multi-millionaire, like, sells records out of, like, it's insane.
But he definitely made
deep cut.
lemonade with that because allegedly he signed 10 years with that festival. So
I think
he
was
will
that
be there.
kidding though?
I hope that was a
That's
joke.
what he said. That's what he
I would
said.
be
I
like,
wanted
dude,
to be there
never
for
again.
10 years.
No, I would not want to do that.
Oh, I would have. Sign me my check. Y'all gonna see me every year after that. Now boo that.
Also, yeah, you could do that.
All right, well, that just sums that up. All right, guys, well, conspiracy theorists and makeup lovers alike rushed to buy the highly anticipated conspiracy palette collab between Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. The palette sold 1 million units in 30 minutes. There is no surprise since Shane and Jeffree have taken YouTube by storm with their iconic friendship. Now, guys, did you get your hands on this palette, and does it deserve all the hype that it's getting?
So I don't have a palette. Do I want it? No. I'm honestly over it. I am so over this collab, and like I feel like there's been too much light shed on Jeffree and on
We're
Shane.
giving them too much credit.
Too much credit. There are people like Jaclyn Hill who bounced back from the failure of the beginning of her cosmetic company, and she's now launching all this other stuff that is gonna soar, and it's beautiful. Also, Kylie just sold 51% of her company for
insane.
$600 million, yet we're like stuck on a cloud
I just
palette.
don't care. I mean, I just like I like Jeffree Star. I think both of them are they have their ups and downs, but I mean I don't do makeup, so it's like I wouldn't buy it anyways. But I just I don't know. Maybe I'm over it.
The colors are too bright for me. Like I just can't. Like I think it's creative, but I don't know.
I just don't care. And I hate to say it, like I just don't care because one, I'm tired of hearing about Jeffree. I thought we already canceled him. He keeps coming back, so I'm confused. Like you were saying, there's so many other celebrities who are like introducing different like makeup palettes, and we should be supporting them. We should be supporting people who are genuine
Jeffree and Shane are
people.
still gonna be making their check.
Yeah.
And I've seen the swatches from that palette, and
Wasn't impressed.
chalk.
It's
Like,
only
it's
Friday.
chalky. I'm not impressed with Jeffree Star's product. I never have been, personally speaking. And knowing who he is and knowing what he stands for, which is a lot of negativity, a lot of racism, and then he backtracks when you catch him in the act. I just don't feel the need to support someone like that. He could have $1 million formula. It could be the creamiest thing that ever touched my eyes, and I'm still not gonna buy it because of who you are. I'm not supporting you.
We're just
Take
not
that
it.
palette elsewhere.
We're not here.
Not
We're
here.
not here
Don't
for
bring
it.
that palette to us.
Keep
All
that
right,
over
guys,
there.
have you
No,
ever
thank
wanted
you.
to see a 50s heartthrob on the big screen again? Well, now's your chance. The late James Dean has been casted in a new movie, Finding Jack, 64 years after his death. With the help of CGI and another actor to voice Dean, he's set to play a supporting role in the movie, which is based off the Vietnam War. Worldwide XR and the company holding the rights to James Dean also hope to bring other movie stars who have passed back to life in the future. Now, guys, what are your thoughts about production companies bringing back the deceased?
I think it's weird. I think it's just like super duper weird, and I have so many questions and logistical questions that need answered. First of all, who is consenting to this?
Exactly.
Who's making the money from
Obviously,
it?
who is making the money? Who's consenting to this? And who, like, how is this going to work when the person who would say yes is deceased? Yes, you can obviously say this is something they would like, this is something they wouldn't like, but at the end of the day, that's still someone that's not alive.
Exactly. Like, who
not gonna
says
make
that
a
they were
single
going to agree to
dime
that?
off of that.
Exactly.
Are their families collecting the coin? It's
weird.
And also for those who've passed away, like they all want to live up to their legacy and what they left behind. If you're just going to keep pushing and pushing it, I feel like people don't appreciate it as much because it's already a known fact that people appreciate you 10 times more when you're dead. Like that's just a fact.
But it's just weird because it's weird because it's like you don't know that they would have said yes to this. Like, they have their own creative passion. What happens if that wasn't part of it, and now they have all this stuff, and people are making money off of someone that's not here? It's just, it honestly is so weird to me.
I'm just scared. I think that it's unnecessary. I don't know why we're doing this. There are so many other stories that could be told. There are actors out there that could be playing this role. I'm just confused. I'm confused and scared, and I don't want it to happen.
But I do have to say, with this technology, like in Will Smith's case, in the Gemini Man, I think that's the name of the movie he came out with, he was able to take younger Will and use younger Will to portray younger Will in the film against older Will.
It's a cool thing. It's a cool thing,
But
for
as far
sure.
as people who are dead, let them live peacefully, let them rest peacefully, let them not have to do none of that.
Don't disturb it.
No, don't disturb that, because what if they're doing a scene that they would have never absolutely said anything to, and there's all this money involved? It's just not a good. It's messy.
Also, like, he's from the 1950s. I hate to be that person, but I
Who's
feel
watching?
Exactly. Like, I feel like
Grandma's
my
not going to know
grandma.
that's CGI.
Grandma, if you're watching, hopefully you're gonna watch that. I don't know.
No.
Enough with that, guys. There's so much ahead. We'll have to sit down with artist Jade Byrd in just a bit. But first, watch our girl Kat take us down Dilworth Park for one of the best winter activities, ice skating.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Temple Talk, and I'm here with Michelle, who is VP of Marketing for Center City.
Hello. How are you?
So you're the VP of Marketing for Center City, and that is a huge and really important title, and I'm sure it has a lot of responsibilities. So what does this job really entail for you?
So as VP of Center City District, the Center City's Business Improvement District, my job is handling really marketing Center City. So we market it as a place to live, shop, dine, and work. And one of our responsibilities also is to manage and program Dilworth Park right here at City Hall.
Yeah, Dilworth Park is obviously a huge part of Center City and a huge factor that people love to come and see. So I'm sure Christmas and Dilworth Park is a huge project altogether. Christmas in general for Center City is probably a huge, huge season. So what does it take to put all of this together and get Dilworth Park as a huge, a huge thing that people want to come and see with the ice skating rink and the cabins and the food and drinks? What does it all take to put that all together?
Well, it takes a really huge team that goes beyond my department. Our business services people are, dealing with our market vendors and our caterer in the cabin. Our operations people work really, really hard to get all of this infrastructure up. And then we as the marketing team work to make sure people know about it. And we've all been building this attraction, which is our winter program, over the past 5 years since we opened Dilworth Park in 2014. That year, there was no cabin or winter garden or market. It was just the rink. But we've been able, over the years, we like to add something new each year. And there was also no Deck the Hall light show, which is a big one of our features. So a lot of coordination, a lot of patience, and a lot of hard work.
Wow, that's amazing. Your progress is really, really evident. It's an amazing thing that you've built here. It has so many different attractions and so many things for different people to come and see and do. And your progress is really amazing. So yeah, of course. Thank you so much for setting this up. As a Philadelphia citizen, I'm very grateful to have really fun things to come and do it during the Christmas time and the winter season. So it was great talking to you, and thank you so much for interviewing with us at Temple Talk.
Thank you for coming, and I invite all of you to join us throughout the season here at Dilworth Park. And Thursday nights we have college night, so special pricing. And you can find out about everything that we're doing at our website, which is dilworthpark.org.
Awesome. Temple Owls, show up on Thursday. Thank you so much to Michelle.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Temple Talk. We are so excited to be chatting with Jade Byrd. Jade is a Philly-based muralist who specializes in graphic design, custom acrylic paintings and portraits, as well as graphite, colored pencil, and pen and ink. Jada, thank you so much for coming on the show today and talking with us. We're so excited to have you.
I appreciate being here.
Of course, of course. So before we get into the nitty-gritty of how you got into art and your talent, tell us a little bit more about yourself, where are you from, and how you really got into this whole art thing.
So I am from Philly, born and raised in West Philadelphia.
Wow.
I pretty much, since I was little, I would draw on the walls. I would get in trouble at home. I would doodle at school. You know, it was just always something. I always wanted to keep my hands busy, and I always was drawing. I started to get into, in high school, I got into the mural arts program of Philadelphia.
Wow.
And that's where I started to realize, okay, I could actually take this seriously. I had older mentors that were telling me, like, you actually have something. You should actually take this seriously and put, you know, other things aside and actually, you know, really get into this and study it. And that's where I started to actually study it, and I started getting paid to do it around when I was 16. And that's when I was like, all right, if I get paid to do this, I should take it seriously. So
take it to the bank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Love
yeah,
that.
So.
Wow. Who are some of your inspirations in the art world?
Oh my God, that's an awesome question. I would say that, like, before Instagram, I was, you know, studying in books, studying artists like Salvador Dali. He's famous for like surrealism. And then when Instagram became popular, I found out about Justin Waddlington. Is actually a Philadelphia artist. His work is stunning. Serena Saunders, she's from Philly as well. Her work is amazing. She does work where she does like portraits with flowers and like feminism all, you know, surrounded with that. And pretty much I just tried to, you know, get inspiration from other Philadelphia artists, because I just feel like there's a beauty in seeing people who were born in the same area as you.
Absolutely.
And then now their work is in museums. So those are like my two favorites for sure.
Wow. Have you gotten the chance to really collab with anyone that you just mentioned, or if you could collab with any artists that are alive even, who would you collab with?
So Serena Saunders, her Instagram is Miss Passion Art. I actually accidentally collabed with her a couple months ago at an art show that I was invited to display my pieces at. I met her, and I'm telling you, like, I was so stunned. I'm like, oh my God, she's right across from me. Like, I was just like trying to hype. I was trying to hype myself up. I'm like, all right, I've seen her stuff on Instagram for so long. I have to say something to her, but I don't want to come off as like a crazy fan.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. And then when I met her, I just was like, I love your work. I'm just like, I see your work all the time, and it just amazes me. You know, I'm inspired by it so much. And we were talking for a long time. I was just literally just listening to everything she said and taking notes in my head. Justin Waddlington, he's like probably a millionaire right now, so I've never met him. I've never met him. But yeah, he does amazing work all across the world. I have not met him yet. Everyone else is just like, I would just love to accidentally meet them or come across them. But yeah, that's definitely, that was one person that a couple months ago I met her. I'm like, this is like a dream, you know. It was amazing.
That's crazy.
I think it's crazy. You're awestruck by some of your like inspirations within the art world, but also you're inspiring a lot of young people within Philadelphia. Tell us about that.
So it's crazy because a show that I did last month, I applied to be a part of the art show. I got in, and then when I was there and I was setting up, the host of the art show was like, I went to the bank the other day, and they were setting up something. I don't know what it was exactly, but they said they mentioned my name and that I was a part of their show, and the banker was like, are you talking about Jada, the artist? Yeah, I was like, yo, the whole story, I'm just like, I cannot believe people were talking about my name and I'm not there. Like,
I mean, look at how talented you are, though.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And it was just like, wow, people were actually talking about me, and like, I like her work, I love her work, yes. I'm like, they came to the show, the people that were like, she's in the show, I'm there. And he came there and we talked, and it was just like, it's amazing to know that people are really being inspired by what I do, because I am pushed by people I'm inspired by. So, you know, it's just like I start from somewhere, and, you know, I don't really try to track, you know, what level I feel like I'm at. I just want to know how I'm impacting people, you know, like if people are really coming up to me and saying like, you're impacting me, keep doing what you're doing, then I keep going, you know, so.
So would you say that moment for you is when you kind of really realized that, wow, I am impacting and I can keep going and I'm gonna keep pushing, so I keep making that impact? Or has there been other times where you're like, wow, like this is what I'm doing and this is how it's affecting others?
Oh man, so there's been like there's been different situations and different times where I'm like, okay, I'm actually out there on some level, but I don't focus on it. Like for whatever reason, my mind doesn't let me focus on it, because I want to just keep thinking of, all right, there's other people that don't know me, so how can I get to them? How can I help them, impact them? So it's like every milestone is like, I appreciate it, but then I have to move on. And I have to keep going. So I can't stay stuck on it for whatever reason. I can't. So.
For sure.
It's amazing, remaining humble. But as you do that, how do you want your legacy to be remembered within Philly or even globally with your artwork?
So I would say that, of course, I definitely want my work that I create, I want it to be like, okay, she can paint, she can create, she can sketch her butt off, but she really cares about her community. That's the biggest thing for me, is that I want people to know, like, I can paint, I can make murals and different stuff, but I want the youth to be inspired by what I do in a path that they could have taken that could have led them astray from off of their destiny. They saw my work, or they came across me, they met me, and it just led them to a different path where they feel like their voice is appreciated and they matter. So, you know, for me, the biggest thing is like, I just want to see that my community knows that I want to help them, you know.
So did your community really impact you to create Artsy Collective, and can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so I would definitely say that my community definitely has shown me, like, they've told me to push, you know, keep pushing it, you have to keep going. Artsy Collective is something that when I was a part of the Mural Arts program, I started around like 2012, 2013. And around 2015 is when I thought of Artsy Collective, which stands for Always Recognize the Skilled Youth.
I love that.
I know.
I wish I was creating that.
Thank you.
Come up with that.
No, I appreciate that. And I was either 18 or I was like right under 18 when I thought of the name. And I thought of that because for me, when I started getting into art, if it wasn't for the Mural Arts program, I would have been really forgotten. And I would have really been someone, a kid that could sketch, but didn't think that like my voice mattered, or what I was creating, like the real deep meaning of it didn't matter. So, you know, I thought of that, and I thought of it because I want to help youth that, you know, they sketch and they're good at that, but I want them to know, like, your creative mind, it can go somewhere. You know, you can create a career out of it. It's not just sketching in your book, even though you start there. It's the message, is how you think, you know, like your voice matters and stuff. It's not it's not just sketching or creating, but, you know, you can go farther than that. So it started from there pretty much.
Wow. Well, Jada, you clearly put purpose to passion. And what do you say is next for you?
I would say next for me, so I'm working on merchandising my artwork, like getting it on like pillows and t-shirts and things like that. I'm super excited about it, but I pay attention to detail so much. Like I want to know the material that the shirts are made out of, like the littlest things. But by January, I want that website to be up where you can purchase, you know, the things I merchandise. Then also I'm working on developing a youth mentorship program.
Wow, I love that.
That's going to be under the name Artsy. But I also am looking for other businesses that want to collab with me or potentially sponsor and be mentors as well to high schoolers or middle schoolers, and just the creative middle schoolers or high schoolers that really are not sure what place they want to put themselves or what path they want to go on in terms of like developing their craft. But I definitely want to, around January, I just got an internship actually to learn more in that field. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I definitely want to get, by January, definitely know the direction that I'm taking with that. But I'm looking for people that want to volunteer. I'm looking for young people that would love to be a part of, you know, having older people give them the tools they need and just mentor them and help them out. So that's the next step.
That's incredible.
For sure. Thank you.
All hats off to you. I wish I could do that.
I was going to say,
I could barely draw a stick figure.
Girl, I don't know what I'm about to do. I have no idea whatsoever.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, well, Jada, it was a pleasure speaking
Yes.
with you. Up
Thank you.
next, we're going to play a little game with Jada and the rest of the Temple Talk hosts. But first, let's watch Cameron Scribbins as she takes us to Photo Pop Philly.
Hey, Temple Talkers, it's Cameron Scribbins here, and I'm outside of the Philadelphia Bourse, where I heard there is a new art exhibit, and it is called Photo Pop Philly. Now, this art exhibit is interactive, and I heard that it's Winter Wonderland themed. So, grab your holiday playlist, because we're going to get started. Hey Temple Talkers, so I'm here with Kate Marley. She's the curator and owner of Photo Pop Philly, and we're standing with our good old friend, Frosty the Snowman.
We love Frosty here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Welcome to Winter Wonderland.
Thank you. It's so beautiful in here. Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much. We spent a lot of time getting this ready for you guys. There are 30 backdrops and 15 local artists helped us create this space. Over 30 actually, yeah.
And now, does this Winter Wonderland come every season, every holiday season?
Well, this is our third exhibit. This is the first time we've ever done Winter Wonderland. So our first theme was Red, White, and Blue. Then we had Sweet Paradise this summer, and this is our first Winter Wonderland. So we'll see how it does, but we're loving it so far.
Yes, and it looks amazing in here. You guys will see. But what was your inspiration of opening such a beautiful place like this?
I think everyone just loves the holiday season, and it's really a great place for families to get their holiday cards. So that they come in here, and we had a family of 15 this past weekend, and they all sat in front of Justine's wall and took a really amazing family photo. So I hope to see more of that. Right. We have a New Year's Eve room in the back, so you can come, take your New Year's Eve photos, and then post them on New Year's Eve, but you can take them early. Because we're going to be open till January 5th. Okay. So we wanted to have, tons of options for our guests to, installations.
Right, and you guys do have a lot of different, holidays here. You have Hanukkah, and you've got Kwanzaa, you've got Christmas, so it's really inclusive.
Definitely, that was really important. It's always been an important factor to us at Photopop that everyone feels welcome. No matter what you celebrate here. So we have a Kwanzaa wall, we have a Hanukkah wall, of course we have Santa's workshop in the back, but the majority of the work in here is just Winter Wonderland themed.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Look at this hallway. You cannot tell me this isn't pretty much the prettiest, most interactive experience ever, and you could see yourself in these mirrors and take really cute pictures, and the colors change. It's so amazing. All right, guys, so I'm standing here with Justine, and she is one of the artists here at Photo Pop Philly, and she created this wonderful masterpiece. Tell me a little bit about this.
So it's a 30 by 14 foot wall that Kate and I came up with the concept together. We were really looking for a gold and white forest, and immediately what came to mind was a gold and white blizzard to go with this forest. That kind of reminded me of the first time you experience snow falling as a little kid.
So guys, this is Tori. She is a muralist, and she created this amazing piece behind us. Please give me the inspiration behind this piece.
So I knew I wanted to do the Northern Lights. I love using color and texture, and I knew I would be able to encompass that in the sky. So I started off with that, and then I kind of had to trust my artist instincts to just go from there. I didn't have an exact plan, but it all came together at the end. So I added the mountains and the igloo, and it came together pretty well, I think.
All right, Temple Talkers, I hope you had as much fun watching as I did experiencing all that there is to offer here at Photo Pop Philly. Signing off, it's Cameron Scribbins for Temple Talk. See you soon.
Since Jada is an artist, we thought it would be fun to play a few rounds of Guess the Picture with her. Lindsay and I are definitely not artists, but you know what? We're still gonna try to, figure out what you're drawing, even though you're professional. So let's see how this goes.
Yes, but Jada, before we get started, I kind of wanted to pick your brain a little bit. So I know with artists, singers and such, they have a pre-show ritual or kind of just have to do something before they get into it. Is that go the same for you? Do you like to do something that gets you going when you're in the studio, listen to any type of certain music?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So number one, I cannot be hungry and sketch.
Oh.
I cannot. Also, I have to have music playing.
Okay.
before I start anything.
Any specific type of music? Any specific artist?
It depends on my mood of the day. I
Okay.
can listen to anything depending on my mood. So
Love that.
Love that.
And music always sets the tone. It gets you in
Yeah.
like the mood.
A
and,
vibe.
yeah, so you're not just sitting there.
Do you snack while you sketch?
I haven't. I
Ah.
don't know why. Yeah, I might try now.
All right. Sounds fun.
New tips.
No,
I think
yeah,
that was
for
really
sure.
hard.
Okay, so Jada, you'll go first and go ahead and pick from this lovely mug of things to draw. And we are going to guess what you're drawing, but you have 60 seconds to draw it. And I have my phone that we're going to count down from, okay?
It's on, host.
Let's
It's
see.
on.
I'm ready.
I'm going to win.
We got this, Lindsay.
I'm very competitive, I swear.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Nobody can see it.
Nobody.
No.
Okay.
Don't peek.
Ooh, I wanted to.
I'm going to get my thing
Should I
ready.
start? Should I make a beat since you like
Okay, yeah,
music
do
when
it.
you draw?
Ooh.
Gosh.
Ooh.
Oh, this is tough. Okay.
All right, tell me when you're ready and I'll start the clock.
Okay.
I
That's all right,
am.
just draw.
I'm ready.
Stick toes.
Ready, set, go.
Okay.
All right.
Kiara, do not let me down.
Santa Claus.
An egg.
A snowman.
Gingerbread man.
An egg?
And then okay.
Was it Santa Claus?
I don't know.
Eggnog.
Was it an egg?
You got Okay.
Took my. Okay.
Gingerbread.
That was easy.
Gingerbread. Okay.
Oh, we getting close. We getting close.
I'm sweating a little bit, but this is good. That only took her less than 20 seconds. I would just like to point that out. So
Professional artist.
it's easy. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Do not peek again. No, do.
I'm watching you guys.
Ooh, this is fun.
Okay, tell me when you're ready again.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1,
goodness.
go. Snowman.
I feel like I'm just decoration. I'm not serious.
See-through?
You don't have more of a chance of seeing it than us.
This is
cheating.
We're not cheating.
I mean,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sweating. All
how
right.
are we 2 for nothing?
That ain't right.
All
That ain't
right.
right.
All right. We'll go easy on you this round.
No.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
Okay.
All right. Let's
She's got her
see.
game eyes on. Got my eye
You
on
better
you.
pull through because, you know.
Ooh, oh no. All right.
Oh
all
boy,
right, all right.
I don't like that sound.
Okay.
No. It's gonna be good.
Ready?
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Rudolph. Okay.
This looks terrible.
Caterpillar.
Chestnuts. Roasting.
Pumpkin.
And then
Mistletoe.
You get
Oh, no. No.
Jack-o'-lantern.
No.
Ornaments.
Christmas trees.
Pizza.
Pinwheels.
What?
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
no. Wait.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin
Yeah.
They look a
This
little
ain't my
mad
game.
over there.
All right. Give it a try, Lindsay. You give it a try. Go.
All right.
Let's see.
Take
Wait.
this.
Okay.
I'm really scared. I'm not very.
No. You got it. You got it.
Okay.
We didn't get one.
Okay. I could do this.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You got it. Babe.
Ready? Wait. You take the timer.
Okay. I'm gonna restart it.
Okay.
Let's stop and go.
Presents.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Good job. Good
So
job.
maybe I needed you to win.
I know.
All right. Should I do one more? Should I do one more? All right, I'm gonna do another one.
Okay. Keep trying, boo. We're gonna
Okay.
reset the timer.
All right. So what? We're 3 and 1.
Yeah.
3 and 1.
Yeah.
I guess. Sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but
All right. Let's start.
All right. Ready?
Go. Snowman. Frosty.
An elf.
She got it.
You guys are too good at this. When you
is
studying
embarrassing.
before, I don't even know what you're looking at.
Maybe you were the good luck charm to our
Okay. You know,
what?
I was gonna try and write it's Santa, but then I remembered we're drawing. We're not.
You know what, guys? That was so much fun. You know what? It's been a great episode, and I'd just like to say thank you, Jada, for coming on
Yes,
today.
thank
we really
you.
appreciate you.
Yes,
this was interesting. Clearly,
Yes.
we're not artists. We should stick to hosting.
I
But, you
should
know,
stick to
Maybe after the show you can give us some tips and maybe like give us an art lesson.
Definitely.
yeah, perhaps.
I'd
Maybe
definitely
next
be
time.
interested in doing that. I don't know about you
I
guys,
can't draw.
but
I'm a lost cause.
I'm almost calls up. We clearly didn't know what we were doing.
see, I told you I can't draw anything but a
I
stick
got
figure.
two.
I really. You did
got
get two.
two.
You did get two.
Okay.
Should we see what else we had in
kinda.
here?
Yeah, what else was in there?
Okay,
you
this
someone
one
else?
was a turkey. Oh, that could have been fun.
Yeah.
Okay, pick one more. Let's do one more.
Yeah,
Okay.
Come on.
Ready?
Yeah.
You do it because you're the artist.
I do.
A professional.
You're the professional. I'll leave it
Okay.
up to you.
You know,
Wait, why am I reading it? My bad.
This is why you're doing so good over here.
cheating.
A mug.
Hot chocolate.
Cocoa.
What'd you say?
I said hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what?
And I said hot cocoa, so we were gonna get it either way.
Come up with, let's mix it up. Let's
Mix
not do
it
one
up.
that's
Okay.
inside since everyone
All right.
thinks we're cheating.
Or
Come
you
up with your own
give
idea.
us one, your own idea.
My own?
Yeah. Like anything in the holiday spirit.
Oh, you have to guess it when I
Yes.
draw?
How about you
Yes.
just draw whatever you feel?
Whew.
We'll just...
Okay.
We'll guess.
Let's see. Okay.
Ooh, I love
this
that
is
thinking
so
face.
easy. This one you're gonna get it.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
That was a tie. That was a tie. We said it at the same time.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ready?
Wait. This is a drawing game.
What happened to paint picture?
We're getting more competitive on Temple Talk.
One more, go.
Okay. You draw it. I can't. I'm getting nervous.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting nervous. I can't draw.
It's getting too intense. What is it?
I'm sweating.
Yeah. What's the score? 3-3?
Okay, let's not get crazy. 3-2.
3-2.
All
right, let the artist work. Let the artist work.
Cool.
Don't do
We
it.
got hot cocoa.
Mistletoe.
You got it.
I don't even know what
All
I'm
right.
I'm just gonna say
love
you guys
it.
have the angle advantage. All right?
You do.
I was gonna try to help you, but I
mean-
I can't. I don't know how we can help. Maybe
Jada, since we're talking so much about the holiday season, what is your favorite part of the holiday season?
Ooh. So my favorite part is the food. That sounds very greedy,
yes.
but that is my favorite part for sure.
Yes, I would agree.
That's a real important part.
Oh,
imagine going
absolutely.
to a Christmas or like a Thanksgiving dinner and the food not being good. Bye-bye.
Does your family have any traditions
Bye-bye.
that you guys like to do year after year?
Cook dinner. That's pretty much the tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go get the real Christmas tree or do you guys have a fake Christmas tree?
So every year we pretty much mix it up.
Okay.
I've had like the real ones and then I've had the fake Christmas trees.
What do you prefer?
I prefer the real ones, but they get messy though, because they fall like the leaves fall
They
off.
do.
and stuff.
Listen,
They dry out.
my cats use those real trees like it's a jungle gym. I'm like, tame them. These cats are crazy.
I mean, for me personally, I got a Hanukkah bush, so it's not a tree at
Oh,
all.
nice.
Beautiful.
But my cousins like decorate it, like decked out as if it was a Christmas tree. But their dogs always ruin it, like how you said with the cats, they like to climb on it.
So it's the best of both worlds, though. You know?
yeah.
I like that.
Did you know my birthday's Christmas Eve? I'm the Jew born on Christmas Eve.
Oh, wow.
It's a very ironic birthday, but it's fun because Hanukkah lands on my birthday. It's always fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Do you have
Just
any?
like Jesus, girl, almost.
almost something like that. Do you have any paintings that are specific towards the holiday season or spirit?
Oh man, right now, currently no. I
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I should make some for sure. That would be fun, but
Yeah.
currently I don't.
You know what you can do now with your family over the holidays? You can paint the picture, have Jada draw the picture.
Oh,
so everyone
yeah,
else
and
is
they have to
working
guess
with
it.
You might be the
Man.
only artist in the family, girl.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Clearly, we're not working with much.
No.
No offense, Lindsay.
It's okay. You know what? My elf,
happy I don't
he's
have to
really,
He
he's
did it.
sticking around.
I got it right away.
I'm glad that, you know what, Ali, I did it for you.
Thank you.
I thought maybe
You
birthday
definitely
party.
did.
The hat looks like a birthday hat.
I was getting ready to draw the little bell that it has for Elf on the Shelf, right?
Listen, I knew.
Does your family have Elf on the Shelf?
No.
No.
He's a little tilted.
You know what? He's got swag. He's got swag because he's hanging off.
Definitely a
He
character.
does have
Hang
swag.
off.
We didn't even get to draw, so they can't even pick us apart. So we'll be
See, you know what, Jada? Thank you so much for joining us today. You are such a talented artist, and I can't wait to see where your talent takes you.
Yes. We'll be right back on Temple Talk.
Guys, we have had such a fun time during our holiday episode. I want to thank our guest, Jada, for joining us today. That's all for this episode. So Leah, Lindsay, Kira, and I will see you right here next time on Temple Talk. Thank you so much for coming. That was so much fun. I know, I'm sorry, baby. That was so fun.
love to improv.
Yes, I know. I made it up. I was like...